Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you my account tour. So my progression for this past, I think maybe 6 months or 7 months, because after two after Jinxi's story quest, I stopped playing because my older PC or laptop was quite old, so it was not able to support this game, so it was quite laggy. So eventually I returned on February this year, I think. So then from that day onwards I start to make contents. So I make guides, I make some pulling videos, I fight hologram bosses. So if you want to check that out, you can watch my channel's other videos. So before that, let's get into our account. So one thing I need to make sure is that I'm a completely free to play player. So I never spend any money in this game, and I never spend money in any game, to be honest. Like, I don't like to spend money, but of course, if you have money you can spend, is up to you. I never judge anyone for it. So as a proof, you can see here I still have the first bonus purchases. So this means I never spend any money in this game, and I also don't buy any Luna subscription. So yeah, so now let's look at the resonators that I've got. So for now, I really going to main Zani when she's released. So I have already pulled for Phoebe, but to be honest, I did not get her weapon because at that time I only have few asteroids left. So I just went with the ocean gift. Actually, this weapon I won't say is that bad because it still gives you spectrophrasal, increases the spectrophrasal damage. But yeah, of course, her significant weapon, what they call that, her actual weapon, we just say the actual weapon is much more signature weapon. Yes, so it's the signature weapon is much better than the ocean's gift. But yeah, free, so I will take it. Next, I plan to invest on Spectro Rover too. Currently I already upgraded some of his forte and resonance skills to 6, but maybe in future we will invest more, because my plan is to use Phoebe, Zani, and Spectro Rover in a team. His build is not bad, but of course I want to focus him more as a healer. So as you know, he recovers HP based on the attack. If you go here, you can see somewhere here. Yeah, it's not here. Wait, let me check. I forgot where it's mentioned, but oh yeah, it's not here. It's actually the resonance chain. No, yeah. So as you can see, when casting resonance liberation, it recovers HP equals to 20% of Robert's attack. So as you know, if you want to build him as a healer when you are using as a spectral character, use more attacks. For me, he's just there to apply the spectral phrasal for Phoebe to be sub DPS, and then Phoebe and Zani will quick swap between themselves. Let's see, because we don't know how Zani is going to turn out when she's released. So hopefully everything will be fine, and Shopkeeper most probably won't be in that team anymore. So for Shopkeeper, I've already fully maxed out her normal attack, resonance skill, forte, resonance liberation, intro skill, everything. So for her also, I didn't pull any signature weapon because this thing is quite enough for me to build her until 255 energy region. Shopkeeper only need 250 to maximize the support she need. And then another thing is that I built her like quite broken in the HP part, so she has one of the most health for my team members, actually 44k, which is a lot. And she does have a quite good crit damage in my opinion. But yeah, so as you can see here, but one good thing is I was really lucky. After I push Shopkeeper, after the second pull I still get her once more, so I was able to S1 her. Her S1 is really good because it can extend your buff for 150%. It can increase the duration for 150% and 10 seconds longer. So yeah, and it won't remove the Stellar Realm when you use her special intro. I think you guys know what's that. And then the next character is Xiang Liao. So he's just a decent build. Even the crit rate is quite low, but when I pair with Shopkeeper, I can significantly increase this to around 90%. So yeah, it don't really matter if you don't have a really quite strong build for him for crit rate, but crit damage you have to focus a lot. For him, yes, I did pull for his weapon. Even after pulling for a weapon, I still was able to get 64%, but yeah. And of course, I know we have to focus more on its resonance liberation, but I'm still building characters because I just written recently, and some of the echo sets like this, you see, it doesn't have resonance liberation, it's having HP. And yeah, this one got resonance liberation. This one, but this one is quite good because most of it is like for attacker stat. So that's good. And this one, if the defense has been rolled into maybe resonance liberation, it will be great. And this one to the defense. It's always the defense. Hopefully in future we can change substat. But yeah, I don't think so that will be anytime soon because it will be quite broken. So he is also fully max except for the intro skill. I don't really think his intro skill. Of course, his intro skill is quite strong. If you see here, it does give you 79.32% around times 2, so it's twice. But I don't think so. And Jinxie, yeah, this is when I was stopped playing before I come back to this game because the Jinxie was one of the strongest character. I was able to clear most of the things that time. Plus her crit rate is just 60.4%, but same if I put her with Shorekeeper, she will significantly increase to 90% crit rate. So I don't think so it's much of a problem, and she always crit around 250 to 280. So that's how I don't really. And yes, I did pull for I forgot again what's that, a signature weapon. And yes, this also gives you extra 24.3% crit rate. My crit rate is always low. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I have to improve that. I prefer crit damage over crit rate, but I know crit rate is important to see. My echo stats, I still have to change a lot. Like this one is HP, and this one also HP. This one also got HP. Like, but this one is okay, not bad. Only 1 HP is okay. But yeah, this one also quite a good set. Only this one I have to change, and this one I have to change a bit. Both of these got HP, but in future we will farm and no resonance chain. But even with this build, she's quite strong already. If you see her resonance skill, I have around 29.6%, so it's quite strong already. So she don't really need it. And what about her spectral damage? Yeah, I have 82% spectral damage, so yeah, she's quite broken to be honest. Next, I have Jian. I put for Jian too because he was one of the. I won the 50-50 for both this one, Jian and Jinxie. For Shorekeeper, yeah, I didn't lose also. I win 3 50-50 back to back. But this one was quite lucky, as I mentioned before. I got her back to back, and then some of the characters, even for Phoebe also. For Phoebe I did lose. I just remember I lost to Verena, I think. Then for Cantarella recently in my another video I mentioned I lost to her again, so my Verena is now S2, which I'm not sure is it good or bad, but I know her S4 is quite good. Yeah, she gives 15% spectral damage bonus. Maybe she can join Zani's team too in future, but let's see. And then some of my 4 stars. This girl, she's my main. So to be honest, I think I'm one of the few that main Enko. So I actually built her extremely strong, like 220% crit damage with 62% crit rate and 2000 attack. So you can see her basic attack. Where's the basic attack? Yeah, basic attack is 34.4%. So she's my main. And then of course she's fully maxed too, except for the intro skill, not needed. And then yeah, one of the most quoted weapon, which is String Master. This one I'm not sure why they even released this weapon. You can use for any rectifiers and it will still perform great. I sometimes like to change this weapon with Phoebe too, but I only have 1 copy of it. I should have pulled 2 weapons for String Masters so that I can equip for this girl also. But yeah, let's see if we are lucky when she rerun. We can try to pull for a weapon. We can go for a weapon, or maybe a signature, her resonance chain. I saw somewhere, if you see a S1 is quite good. It gives you from 255% to 480% damage increase. And also for S2, this one is really great for Zani. But yeah, this is all still rumors only, so we have to wait for the actual release of Zani. So as you can see here, this gives you spectral damage amplified by 120%. Normally she does 100%, but she gives you extra another 20%. So S2 is good, but I think I will maybe pull for S1 her, but let's see how the Zani pulls go. And then about other 5-star, yes, I have this guy. A lot of people call him calculator, but I'm not sure why. But I don't really like his play style, to be honest, so I did not upgrade him. And he also no resonance chain, and I have this lion boy. I call him Ling Yang. Yeah, Ling Yang also I don't really like. He's quite bad. I have Dungeon maxed, but see also Sam, I don't like to play her. Alto is not maxed if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have two more chain to go for him, but I also don't like his gameplay. Some of the some of the 4 stars I like to upgrade. I did upgrade was Mortefi goes well with Jian's team and and then his forte also haven't fully been upgraded, but yeah, he's S6 too. S6 is quite good because it gives you attack for all team members by 20%. So he increased attack for team members, so it's quite good. And then for Baizi, yeah, almost full resonance chain, need to get one more. But I think you stop at S5 because this can help you to revive. So it's a good thing. And I think her weapon is just a normal 4-star that I didn't upgrade at all. She's one of the good healer too. Most healers have a lot of HP because they sets. These sets, the Geopen, give you a lot of HP, build on HP. Make sure you just build on HP. Yeah. Even not fully upgraded, but still she's a support, so support no need to have great stats, to be honest. Same goes to Verena. Verena you have to build on attack because she heal based on attack, but I go with HP, to be honest. HP and energy regen so that she can build up the resonance liberation faster. But actually go for attack, that's the best one. And for Chixia, I don't really use her too, but she is S6. And Yang is also S6. Mr. I'm not sure what this guy name is. Yuan Wu. He is basically the placeholder for Jinxi because I don't have Zerzi. Yeah, don't have Yinlin. So many coordinated attackers is missing from my team. So I just use him to the support Jinxi sometimes. And Toki, yeah, I need her to get 2 more so I can max her out. So that's all for my teams. So now let's look at the weapons. So for weapons, I have few featured weapons, but mostly I use free weapons and some level 40 some 4-star weapon that has been fully maxed out. So the only featured weapon that I pulled was this rectifier, Yuan Wu's weapon, Jinxi's weapon. Yeah, this one is free, this one is free, this one is free. So my weapons is also quite low. And next, I don't really think anything else to discuss. Yeah. So that's all. So I'm actually at Union level 78 and I'm almost going to get to Union level 80. But yeah, once you reach rank 8, it's not really a problem, to be honest. And if you look at the events, normally, yeah, I have to be honest, I don't really have that much of skill. I already tried like multiple times to defeat this, but the highest I can go was 3280. This with like absolute luck. My team mostly I don't have AoE attackers, I don't have Changli, I don't have Carlotta, I don't have Camellia, so it's quite difficult to do. Even my Havoc Rover is not fully built too, so I actually don't mind missing some astrides here. But I know in future I can get all this because Dani is coming, so hopefully. But I know she's not an AoE character, but let's hope. And then this one I always stop at 12,000 points because 50,000 is quite hard to reach to. 40 or A, I normally can reach around 28 stars. So yeah, we're only missing 2 more stars to get until 50, but eventually you can get that. It's just 50 every month, so not big of a deal. Yeah. So basically, yeah, for exploration, I have a lot of places to explore, to be honest. If you can see, this one 100%, 100%. This one all already 100%, to be honest. It's that I'm lazy to farm for that, what you call it, Sonance Cascade. So if I farm that, I can 100% 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of these, and then I got another 5 more to get 100%. So if I calculate this, and then for Black Shores Archipelago, it's been 100%, but that is deep. There's still some more to farm. And for Huang Long is one of the craziest, because I know you guys have been played this, and it's very hard to know where's the chest, the hidden chest. Sometimes they hide it at the places that is very hard to look for. So took a very long time to 100%, especially this Desert Rock Island. But next is Central Plains Dim Forest, Vinings X Meyer, Vinings X Meyer, and Tiger Moor. So I only have another 1, 2, 3, 4 more. But eventually I will 100% this. So next is, so we only have around 1 and another 5 more. So I hope that we can get extra airstrikes, which is possible. Surely possible. By the way, let's talk about for hologram bosses. Let me talk about hologram bosses. So for hologram bosses, where's the challenge? Hologram. This is the one. As you can see, a Dragon of Reach. I tried to defeat him, but I have to stop at 5 because he keep on killing me. Same goes to Fallacy 5/6, and these two I even don't want to try because too difficult. But Sentry I haven't fully tried yet. I just stopped at 4 because I just want to get S rights. And then this one, actually I didn't defeat him. Last time there used to be a bug where if you bring him to the water, you can just drown him there. So I just did that bug. I think maybe it's been fixed now, but it was like when the game originally released this boss, so you can just drown him in the water. I think in the YouTube you can check. That's the way to do it, but not sure it still works. This one I haven't tried yet. These two I just recently did. Quite easy to. For me, Inferno Rider in this monkey was actually easy compared to this dragon. I think I have to practice more, but I almost bring him to around 10% health left, but eventually he just one-shotted me. Same goes to this guy. I have been close to kill him so many times, but sometimes his attacks is quite fast to dodge, so I almost die most of the time. So if I really lock in, I can just 6/6 both of these. These two I have no comments, so let's see in future if you want to do that or no. I actually have more than 200, I think 180 airstrikes here because I have a lot of resonator tutorials I haven't done yet. So I think that's all I want to discuss. Let's claim first. Next, I think that's all I want to discuss, guys. So I just want to tell what's my next goal is that. Next is I can pull for Camellia if I want to, but no, Zani is the priority. So my goal is to get Zani, and then if possible to S2 her. Because if you see her, I really should have not done that because I always use this to get this. But if you see, if I save, I could have get S2 Zani now, but it's a mistake. But it's okay. Hopefully when she rerun, we have enough to buy her constellation. No, constellation is called Wavebane. So so we can get her Wavebane in future. But for now, we don't really have enough. So that's the goal. I want to S2 Zani if possible. So I think that's all I want to talk about for this video. I hope you guys like this video and like my account. My account is not that great, to be honest. Just a simple account, but maybe in future we can get a lot of new characters and we can improve our account so that we can clear Whimpering Wave. But Whimpering Wave is like one of the hardest mod too. So my Gian is actually, I forgot to mention, I always see like people clear with Gian, but my Gian is actually using Lustrous Razor. I did not pull for his signature weapon too, so that's also one of the reasons it's quite difficult for me to clear that. But the main thing is skill issue, guys. Skill issue is the one. I have skill issues. Bye.